both teams have big decisions to make as we near the trade deadline, although it seems like Detroit's is easier. Now, they're only 5 games back in a weak AL Central, but they're 8 games under 500. Now, as for the Padres, they're also still under 500, but they have a plus 46 run differential, which really means their record should be a lot better. That is 3rd best in the National League. They sit 6.5 games out of a wild card, but they have a couple of young teams ahead of them in the Diamondbacks, Marlins, and Reds, so we're saying there's still a chance.
We take a look at Ha-Sung Kim leading things off for San Diego tonight against Reese Olson, who's been throwing the ball pretty well lately for the Tigers.
Yeah, this will be his 10th appearance of the season. Last one he pitched actually pretty good.
Pop up behind home plate. Will it be playable? Yes, it will. Jake Rogers tosses the mask away, but it'll be Zach McKinstry with the better angle coming in from third.
You know, it's hard to believe. You look at the record. The Padres at 46 and 51, 5 games under with this power-packed lineup. They just haven't hit with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Slider down in the strike zone. Nice bounce back. And that's the kind of stuff you see, Andy. Falls behind 3-0, no big deal. Gets back into the at-bat and strikes him out.
Yeah, it's very mature for a rookie pitcher.
2 outs, nobody on for Juan Soto, just underway here at Comerica Park.
Juan Soto spins that one a long way, right center field. Veerling is back all the way to the wall, and it's long gone. And even the old dimensions of Comerica Park wouldn't hold that. Juan Soto with a blast, and the Padres have the early lead in Detroit.
A lot of times what you'll hear, hitter, that word is ambush, right? You look for a fastball, and he gets one outer third up. Hits this one to the deepest part of the ballpark, right up there along the bricks.
And it's picture time. Joe Musgrove gets out the Polaroid camera. Got a blow on it.
And the Padres, after being shut out yesterday, get a first-inning home run. Manny Machado gets in. 3-2 to Manny again, and outside ball 4. Decided to be a little bit careful with him. You can certainly understand that.
Some 2-out trouble here for Olson, allowing a long home run to Soto. He walks Machado, and now Xander Bogaerts, who picked up his 1,500th career hit yesterday, stands in. Bouncer back over the mound. Coming in is Maton, the second baseman. Tough play. Not in time. Bogaerts' legs out a base hit. And the Padres' first inning continues.
You see him right here. He tries to back up. You have to be very careful there as a pitcher with that downslope. You can go ahead and do a back tumble and fall right off the back part of that mound. Just a perfectly placed soft high chopper. You can see that Bogart clearly beats it by a step.
And the line will keep on moving. 2 on and 2 out for the Michigander, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth hits one to deep center field. Matt Veerling goes back for this one. He's all the way to the wall. He leaps and he drops the ball at the bottom of the fence. Machado scores. Bogaerts behind him. He'll come home. Cronenworth, the Michigan native, ends up at third. It's a 2-run triple and a 3-run first inning for San Diego.
Yeah, that's a ball. I'm sure that Matt Veerling, he's going to be disappointed. Did a great job going back on this one. This one's hit about as deep as you can hit it in this ballpark, almost right at the 412 sign. As he's up in the air, you see it just right off the tip of the glove.
Padres, who have been the worst hitting team with runners in scoring position this year, finding a base hit there with 2 outs and a man in scoring position. Here's Luis Campusano getting the start behind the plate today as Gary Sanchez isn't in there.
Ground ball to third. McKinstry has it, and the throw to first in time. Campusano is out, and the inning is over, but not before the Padres score 3 times.
Zach McKinstry steps up for the Tigers to lead off the bottom of the first, and Seth Lugo on the mound for San Diego.
Yeah, he's been really solid for the Padres. Spent a lot of time back and forth between the bullpen and the rotation. Had some really productive years with the Mets coming out of the bullpen.
Little bouncer down the line on base hit for McKinstry. So the Tigers trying to fight back here in the bottom of the first. McKinstry tries for second. Soto's throw. It is in time, and McKinstry thrown out, trying to stretch that into a double.
Soto does a great job getting to it. Puts himself in a position to make the throw. Just as a base runner, you're thinking 2 out of the box. Soto does a great job assuming that McKinstry is going to be trying for 2, and he makes a great throw to Kim here.
1 out. Riley Green, the batter, playing as the designated hitter today.
He takes a fastball at the knees. That is strike 3 call. So Seth Lugo collects his first K of the night. 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. And Torkelson will come to bat.
Swinging a high pop-up down the right field line. Long run for Tatis, and the first baseman Cronenworth will, I think he heard the footsteps of Tatis Jr. And it went off his glove and kicks over by the stands. It'll be an error on Cronenworth to extend the at-bat for Spencer Torkelson. The 3-2. Bounce it up to home plate, so see if Tigers can now take advantage of the extra out in this inning. The error goes to Cronenworth, but the assist goes to Tatis Jr.
Grounded off Lugo's glove, rolls out to Kim at second base. Long throw to first is in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Reese Olson trying to have a bounce back second inning after the Padres got 3 against him.
Swinging a high fly ball to left. This is trouble. Baddoo going back to the fence, jumping up, made the catch. Up and over the fence and left. Akil Baddoo robs Ha-Seong Kim of a home run to end the second inning.
That was amazing. Little tongue coming out after. It's almost a little Michael Jordan-esque.
I think if you're Bob Melvin, this has kind of been a little bit of a Cliff Notes version of the way the Padres year has gone. You have scored 3 runs right off the get-go. You feel pretty good. Now the Tigers are back in business.
Bases are loaded, nobody out for the Tigers. And Baddoo, who just robbed the home run at the top of the inning, will come to bat.
He takes strike 3 called. Fastball right at the bottom part. And Seth Lugo gets a big strikeout, his second so far in this one. Here's Jake Rogers with the bases loaded and 1 out. And there's strike 3 called. Lugo gets another backward K. 2 in a row with the bases loaded, and now he's an out away from getting out of this trouble.
McKinstry, the left-handed batter, is up. 0-2 pitch, grounded to the right side. To his left, Kim's got a big hop. Quick throw to first in time, and the inning is over. Tigers had the bases loaded, nobody out. They do not score. I don't think Ellie De La Cruz could have gotten enough on that throw to get Fernando where it ended up. Didn't even look like Maton had a shot to get there. Here's Soto, who hit a very long home run back in the first inning. Soto hits it in the air to deep left center field. Vierling's going back. He's going to watch. It's going to go. Another long one. This time off the batter's eye to the left of straightaway center field. And not only has Juan Soto homered twice, he has done so demonstratively here against the Tigers.
5 runs early for the Padres, 3 in the first inning. Zach McKinstry at the plate.
McKinstry punches one to right. That is over the head of Tatis, and it's gone. It's over the wall in right field. As Zach McKinstry gets just enough to punch it out. His 7th home run of the year gets the Tigers on the board.
That's not just extension. That's not extension. That's extension, man. That's extension. This is where I'm looking for Maton to drive a run in. Not walk, not do something. Get a pitch and hit it.
As Maton, it's a high fly ball, right center field. Back for it is Tatis. He has room and he makes the catch. Baez can walk home from there as he scores on a sacrifice fly from Maton to make it 5-2.
He's got, he's got the little curveball, little quirks, but Tigers team, I would just feel like a pitcher like this, they can get on a guy like this. Be nice to get a couple on the board here.
There's a long fly ball off the bat of Riley Green, and all of a sudden it's a 1-run game as Green hits a 2-run homer.
Let's go. He got a pitch to hit right there, Dan, and he didn't miss it. That's what good players do.
Detroit trying to mount a late comeback.
Here we go. Miguel Cabrera going to pinch hit for Zach McKinstry with 2 outs in a 1-run game, bottom of the 9th. 508 career home runs under his belt. They're on their feet here in Detroit.
Swings and misses to end the ball game. Josh Hader strikes out the future Hall of Famer. He works a 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th. And the Padres hold off the Tigers tonight in a 5-4 game.
All 5 runs scored in the first 3 innings, but that would be enough as the Padre bullpen does enough.